Hello, everyone. Next up in our neighborhood data series is the occupancy chart. Here you'll see a red line, which represents the occupancy of your hyperlocal market. When you see a gray background, it indicates that your property is occupied. In contrast, a white background signifies that your property is vacant. This color coding allows you to quickly assess your property's occupancy status. Now, let's explore some additional features of the occupancy chart. Here, we have the Add Pickup option, and upon selection, a dotted red line appears. Let's hide our occupancy and the market occupancy to focus on the pickup. This line represents the 7-day market pickup, indicating where customers have been booking over the past week. If we look closer, we'll notice bookings for future dates. PriceLabs takes this information into account to ensure your prices are appropriately adjusted for these dates, as activity here indicates a change in your market conditions. Now, let's turn off pickup and show market occupancy and our occupancy. We also have the Add Last Year Data option. Upon activating it, a dotted gray line appears, representing the final market occupancy for this date as of last year. For example, on July 27, 2024, the market ended at 72% occupancy. Let's hide that and look at last year's market occupancy as of today. For instance, on February 7, 2025, the current market occupancy is 23.3%. However, on the comparable date in 2024, the market occupancy was at 33%. This indicates a decrease of 9.7% in market occupancy compared to the previous year. Let's examine the other sections. For instance, if we take a look at the data for February 15, 2025, we can see that the occupancy rate stands at 36.3% today, an increase of 2.6% from the previous year's same-day occupancy of 33.6%. Now, if we consider a future date like October 11, the current market occupancy is 29.8%, which is significantly better than the previous year's figure of 15.1% for the same day. This amounts to an increase of 14.7%. Now, if you don't want to spend time trying to interpret the graph, you can simply click on AI Insights and let the system analyze the graph for you. If you don't want to look at the chart by day, you can choose to view the monthly occupancy instead. For instance, let's look at the data for January. This property had a 100% occupancy rate, while the market occupancy stood at just 37%. This indicates that the property significantly outperformed the market in January. However, you'll notice that the market occupancy for January 2025 is lower than the 45% recorded in January 2024. Looking at February's data, we see that this property has an occupancy rate of 0%, while the market stands at 19%. A comparison with last year's data reveals that the market is lagging behind. Last year, as of today, the market was already at 30% for February and ended the month at 44%. This could suggest that reaching the same performance level could be challenging and that something in the market has caused the occupancy to lag behind.